You are missing the golden moment right now. Yes, you. She's literally giving you the green light. Her body is screaming yes. But you're pulling back because your brain is convincing you it's all in your head. You tell yourself you're being a gentleman, being respectful, not wanting to overstep. But here's the brutal, painful truth most guys never hear. Most men freeze and hesitate at the exact second a woman is desperately waiting for them to take charge and make the move. You're killing the vibe, destroying the chemistry, and turning what could be an electric, unforgettable connection into just another nice guy missed opportunity. I'm going to lay it all out for you today. No fluff, no guessing games. I'm going to teach you exactly how to spot the biological signals that mean she's genuinely interested, aroused, and open to escalation. These aren't polite social cues. These are raw, instinctual, subconscious responses from her nervous system that she can't fake or control. Once you understand them, you'll never second guess that quiet car ride, that lingering goodnight at the door, or that heavy silence on the couch again. First, let's get crystal clear on the fundamental difference between polite, friendly socializing and real burning attraction. When a woman is just being nice, friendly coworker, polite acquaintance, or let's stay friends mode, everything stays within social norms. She keeps a comfortable, friendly socializing versus burning attraction respectable distance, usually 2-4 feet. Her movements are deliberate and controlled. Her voice is steady and clear. Her body language remains neutral. Arms relaxed but not inviting. Posture upright but not leaning in. But when genuine attraction hits, biology overrides logic. Her prefrontal cortex, the thinking part, takes a back seat, and her limbic system, the emotional primal brain, takes over. Adrenaline surges. Dopamine floods. Oxytocin starts building. She stops acting social and starts responding instinctively. Her signals become subtle, nonverbal, and loaded with anticipation. If you're waiting for her to verbally say, "Hey, kiss me right now," you're going to wait forever. Women almost never do that, and for very good psychological reasons. This brings us to the core concept every man needs to master: indirect communication in attraction. Attraction isn't a direct negotiation. For her, it's about the narrative, the fantasy, the feeling of being swept away in the moment. She wants it to feel organic, spontaneous, magical, like the stars aligned and it just happened. If she has to ask outright, it shatters the spell. It puts her in the masculine role of sign number 1, the silent gasp, breathing shift, leading and initiating, which most women don't want in that romantic, vulnerable space. More critically, it risks her ego. If she signals subtly with her body, and you don't respond, she can save face. Tell herself, "Oh, he just didn't notice," or "Maybe he's not that into me." No direct rejection, but if she asks verbally and you turn her down, that's a brutal, unmistakable no she can't brush off. So she creates the opening, the prolonged eye contact, the loaded silence, the slight lean, and puts the ball firmly in your court. She's testing your emotional intelligence, your attunement, your confidence. Can you read her without words? Can you feel what she's feeling? This isn't manipulation or a test to trick you. It's biology and evolution at work. Human mating has always relied on nonverbal cues because words can lie, but the body rarely does. Once you learn to read these biological green lights, hesitation disappears, confidence skyrockets, regret vanishes. Let's dive deep into the signs. Starting with the ones happening completely below her conscious awareness. Sign number 1. The silent gasp, breathing shift. 90% of men miss this because they're laser focused on her lips or eyes, the obvious targets. But the real first signal comes from her lungs. When attraction builds and she senses escalation is possible, you've closed distance, your voice dropped lower, the sign number 2, breaking the touch barrier, intimate zone grooming, energy thickened, adrenaline hits. Her fight or flight system activates in the best way, preparing her body for action. Breathing instantly changes from deep, relaxed, diaphragmatic breaths to shallow upper chest, anticipatory ones. Watch her collarbone and upper chest. When you lean in even an inch, does her breath hitch? Does she pause for a microcond, almost holding it? That's the silent gasp. It's her nervous system saying, something big is about to happen. I'm ready. If she were uninterested or uneasy, her breathing stays even, or she leans away to reset distance. But that tiny shift, pure anticipatory energy. Catch it, move slowly, and mirror her response. If she closes the gap further, game on. Miss it because the music's loud or you're distracted. No problem. The next signs are even clearer. Sign number 2, breaking the touch barrier. Intimate zone grooming. Personal space is psychology 101. We all have invisible bubbles. Social zone 4-12 feet for strangers. Personal zone 1.5 or 4 feet for friends. Intimate zone in 0-18 in for lovers. Family. Entering the intimate zone uninvited feels invasive. We recoil. But when she's attracted, she doesn't just enter it accidentally. She does it with purpose. What evolutionary biologists call grooming behavior. The same bonding ritual primates use with mates. Think back. Has she ever picked lint off your shirt, straightened your collar, brushed imaginary dust from your shoulder, fixed your hair? Most guys. Sign number 3, subconscious grooming, lip and hair focus, freeze, say thanks, and think she's just helpful. Wrong, she's claiming territory. In the animal world, grooming means you belong to me. I'm caring for you. She's using a socially acceptable excuse to touch sensitive areas, neck, chest, hair, while invading your 18-in bubble. It's a massive test. Will you flinch, pull away, or relax and accept the closeness? If you stay calm and let her, you've greenlit the touch barrier being broken. She's risked vulnerability to touch you. If you've ever let a woman do this while she held deep eye contact and you didn't escalate right then, you didn't just miss a sign, you missed a raw moment of emotional openness. You basically communicated, I don't see you romantically. And yeah, you probably still think about that regret. Sign number 3, subconscious grooming, lip and hair focus. Now we're deep in physiological prep mode, things her conscious mind isn't directing. You've seen the movie Lip Bite. But real life is subtler. A quick touch to her lips with her fingers while you're talking. A gentle nibble on her lower lip as she listens or lightly licking them. Why? Adrenaline reduces saliva. Her body preps for contact. More importantly, it's subconscious preparation. Her brain signaling mouth might be involved soon. Layer on the hair. She sweeps it to one side, exposing her neck and shoulder. In evolutionary terms, the neck is pure vulnerability, carotid artery, sensitive skin, exposing it screams trust and safety. I feel protected with sign number 4, the triangular gaze, target fixation. You, combine lip touch plus hair sweep plus slight head tilt. That's an open invitation. Barriers removed, hair distance, clothing adjustments, clearing the runway for you. Sign number 4, the triangular gaze, target fixation. Everyone's heard of this, but most guys do it wrong. Social eye contact stays eye to eye or upper face. Attraction shifts the pattern. Left eye, right eye, lips, back up. It forms a triangle. Her brain fixates on your mouth because that's the connection point she's visualizing. She's mentally measuring distance, rehearsing the moment. Don't stare like a predator. That's creepy and kills momentum. Use peripheral vision. Notice it during conversation lulls. One glance, maybe random, twice. Pattern lingers on lips over a second, crystal clear. This is where I want you. Pair this with sign number 3, grooming. Success probability is through the roof. The roadmap is literally written on her face. Sign number 5, pupil dilation. The unfable lie detector. This is gold. Completely involuntary in normal light, not a dark club. If her pupils noticeably enlarge when looking at you, that's sympathetic nervous system activation. Dopamine, oxytocin, arousal. Pupils dilate to take in more of what sign number 5, pupil dilation, the unfakeable lie detector, excites her. You can't fake it. No amount of acting can make pupils grow if her eyes look bigger, darker, more dreamy. That's physiological proof she's locked in and turned on. Sign number 6, the meaningful pause, the silence trap. This destroys more potential kisses than anything. Conversation fades, laughter dies, silence descends. Most guys panic, brain screams awkward, they babble, joke, ask random questions, anything to fill the void. They smash the vibe she was building. Truth. That silence isn't awkward. It's charged. It's expectation. She's deliberately creating a vacuum because words block physical connection. You can't escalate while debating favorite movies. To shift from verbal to physical, the talking must stop. If she wanted platonic, she'd fill it herself. Chatter about work, friends, weather, that's the friend zone shield. But when she goes quiet, holds eye contact, doesn't grab her phone, doesn't scan the room, she's handing you the moment. She's sitting in the intensity watching. Is he secure enough to stay present, or will he crack and deflect? If you rush to speak, you signal insecurity. You need verbal crutches. Instead, embrace sign number 6, the meaningful pause, the silence trap. Let silence hang 3 to 5 to 10 seconds. Watch her. If she stays locked in, pupils wide, gaze on lips, she's begging you to close the gap. You now have the full biological and psychological toolkit. Breathing shifts, grooming touches, lip-neck prep, triangular gaze, dilated pupils, loaded silence. But knowledge alone is worthless without execution. The final mindset shift separates winners from watchers. Never ask verbally in the heat, "Can I kiss you?" It yanks her out of emotional flow into logical analysis, kills momentum. Instead, use the 9-10 rule. The gold standard of respectful escalation. Lean in 90% of the way. Enter her space slowly, confidently, stop just short. Leave the final 10% for her. If she's truly open, all signs aligned, she'll bridge it eagerly. Enthusiastic yes without a word. If she freezes or pulls back, you pull away gracefully. Smile. Continue talking. No drama. No rejection speech. You led with confidence. You respected her boundary. Stop waiting for neon signs or verbal permission slips. The signals are biological happening live right in front. The 90-10 rule. Respectful escalation of you. Dilated pupils. Silent gasp. Triangular gaze. Grooming. Silence. She's open. She's waiting. If this video just flipped the switch for you, if you're done being oblivious and ready to trust your instincts, prove it right now. Smash that like button if you're committing to never missing another moment. Drop aware in the comments below. Let me know you're awake to these signals and won't let her wait again. And if you want more no BS breakdowns on reading women, closing the deal, and turning chemistry into connection, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. New CTA, like, comment, and subscribe. Videos drop weekly to help you level up. Don't be the guy who looks back years later thinking, "She was waiting for me the whole time." Stay sharp. Trust the signs. Take the lead. See you in the next one.